And welcome back to Dark Cloud. Last time, we learned that this empty lot that used to be our village was destroyed in one night by the Dark Genie, and it is now our mission to take down the Dark Genie while restoring the entire world that it destroyed in one night. This time, we're going to be going back into Divine Beast Cave and just getting a little bit further. That's pretty much going to be the beginning of every episode, is going back into the dungeon. So if I just keep saying, like, this time, we're going to be going back into the dungeon, it's going to get very repetitive very fast. So I'm going to try and not start every episode off that way. But if I do, I apologize. And we just have a random cat down here. And it runs away and becomes nothing. I feel like it's a metaphor for something. Alright, starting things off, we got a cave bat right here. Alright, let's take him out. Fuck. I don't know why I was like, get fucked. Just a stupid ass bat. So we get a stamina drink right there, and we get the magical crystal right off the bat. That's not bad. Okay, skeleton soldiers. Ow. Don't know how he hit me there, but okay. New enemy, Yamich. I believe these things can inflict curse. So just be careful of that. So real quick, I wanted to go over some of the items, because I realized I didn't do that very well last part. So, obviously, if you haven't seen already, we have a thirst meter. So, as we go through the dungeon, our thirst will slowly decrease, and we will become thirsty, and we will start taking damage. So obviously, you need to have water on you. The bread is your health recovery. The stamina drink will temporarily increase your attack power and your defense, so that's very nice. Power-up powder is an instant level up to your weapon, and poisonous apples are throwable, so you can throw at enemies to inflict poison damage. Very nice. So we'll go down this way. Dasher right here, so it's just like an apple. And it literally just inflicts poison. It doesn't actually do that much damage. So, honestly, these things aren't really that great. So, it's great that they're poison. Doesn't do much damage, though. So, if you want to kill something, this is a very slow way of doing it, definitely. These circles right here, whenever you step in them, this is a, like, random chance that you'll get something good or bad happen to you. There are so many different things that can happen when you step in this circle. There's way too many to list. Some examples are like it'll fully recover your health. It'll give you the effects of a stamina potion. It'll give all the enemies effects of a stamina potion, or it could reduce the max durability of your weapon, and much, much more. So it's pretty much just you step in it and see what happens. And there we go. We get the stamina effect that I just mentioned. Okay. We got a Yamich right here. So as you can see, we are now doing 11 damage rather than 6, so definitely a nice little attack boost. Right here we get Road. Alright. And in this one, we get a small windmill. It says there's a chest right here, so let's go ahead and open that up. And we get cheese. That one is also health recovery. It just does a little bit more than the bread. There's our exit right there. Keep that in mind. You don't gotta keep it in mind. It's right there on the map for us. Come on. There we go. You fucking asshole. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up real quick then. We'll go ahead and use one of the breads. Just not waste up our cheese. And we'll also give you some water. I also don't have repair powder. That is kind of bad. Ooh, wait a minute. I completely forgot that last episode we got a better weapon. I feel like you guys were screaming at me about that because I was still using the dagger. There we go. Also, undead enemies are very weak to the holy element. So that being already equipped on this sword is very, very nice, considering most of the enemies that we're dealing with here are in fact undead. We get Gayfer's Buggy. Alright, that's really good. Gayfer's Buggy is going to be an actual shop once we get it completed. Sure, minor spoilers, but that's why I was so excited about that, because once we complete getting all the parts for Gaither's buggy, we will have an actual shop, so we won't have to keep going back to the mayor for supplies. Because going back to the mayor for supplies like every 1 or 2 floors is very, very annoying. We also get a lot more items opened up to us once we have the shop opened, as you'd expect. So I'm pretty excited for when we're able to do that. We got a lot of shit down here. We got a bat right here. Cool. Alright, let's see what we get. Macho. If you can't tell, that's going to be another resident of the Macho house. Annex room. That's the extra room that Macho wanted. And we get a wheel. Very nice. We got the annex right here. Seems like we have one more atmosphere in that last room and then a bunch of enemies guarding it. So that'll be interesting. Let's see. First up, we got a bash. Oh, another big chest. Alright. Again, I'm finding these a lot more frequent than I thought I would. Oh, this one isn't even locked. Sham Shear. Let me look at that one real quick. Look at your weapons. That actually has double attack of what we're doing right now. Wow, it's better in everything except endurance and magic power, and we're only taking 2 hits in endurance. That is really good, but I'm not going to switch to it yet, because I would like to focus on powering up the Gladius first. And I don't believe we've had that explained to us yet, so I'm going to hold off on explaining it. Like I said, don't want to explain the weapons. Oh, it didn't even cross my mind that we didn't have the Drans crest yet, but there it is. Literally the last enemy we killed had it. And we get the barbell. One very nice thing is you can assemble diorama parts while you are in the dungeon. So, Macho is the big brother, even though he's shorter. And then we get the annex room, and we got the barbell. So, once we leave, we'll be sure to go ask Macho what he wants for the house, so that we can complete that floor. But we're going to step out of the dungeon anyways, just because we need more repair powder. Because one of the biggest mistakes you can do is going through these dungeons without repair powder. Because before you know it, you're accidentally going to be in a combo, your weapon's going to break, and you're going to hate your life. Believe me, it's going to happen at least once per playthrough. For me, at least. If you're smarter at this game and you don't have that happen, I applaud you. But for me, I'm not that lucky. Alright, so, back here in Norune Village. First thing we'll do, we'll go talk to Macho and see what he needs for the house. And as you can see, we have a whole nother room expanded. And there's the barbell that Macho wanted. So let's go ahead and talk to Macho. Thank you, Tone. Say, what happened on the day of the festival anyway? I remember a light flash from the sky, and the house has disappeared. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Yeah, the entire village was destroyed, and you spent days trapped in a bubble. Nothing in here. Alright. I didn't even ask him what he needs for the house. I don't know why I didn't, but now we know there's nothing else in here. Let's go ahead and talk to him again. Tell me how to rebuild your house. A fence and a lamp would be nice. We had stuff any decent person will have, you know? Alright, so we'll go back into edit mode. And we'll give him exactly what he asked for. Some fence. And a lamp. Now, once you finish everything at a house, an event will occur that will be triggered by when you next enter the house. So we'll go ahead and do that. But first, let me just make sure there's nothing else out here. Okay. Let's go ahead inside. Whoa, Tone, you've done it. Thanks to you, our house is back to normal again. Here, this is for you. Keep it. Stonebreaker required. That is a weapon attachment. Very nice. Hey, that's mine. Hey, bro. What do you think you're doing? Like I always tell you, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. That's how things between big brothers and little brothers should be. I can't take this anymore, bro. We're gonna settle this with a battle. Oh, really? Ready when you are. Yeah, I feel you, Tone. Like, like, I don't know how we got mixed up in the stupid little family matters like that, but whatever. Let me just do another sweep of their house just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, yeah, we're good. But yeah, we restore their house, we come out, and they beat each other up. Alright. So now, I'm going to head over to the mayor's house so we can grab some more supplies. Now our only hope is Dran. Dran has always watched over us. I'm sure Dran has watched us this time too, and will help us. But really, this time even Dran's windmill, where Dran's magic power dwells, is destroyed. This looks to be no easy task. I put some items you'll be needing in your bag. Be careful now, okay? Yes, you have to come back and talk to him every time you need more supplies, and he will only give you one of each of something that you don't have. So since we already had an escape powder, he didn't give us an escape powder. Since we already had an antidote drink, he didn't give us an antidote drink. And if you try to talk to him again... How was the Divine Beast cave? You ran into some monsters, right? What's happened to it, I wonder? And he doesn't give you anything else. So yeah, coming back to the mayor for supplies is going to get real old real fast, but unfortunately we're going to have to do it until we have the shop opened. So, now we can go ahead and go right to the Divine Beast cave. Go right in the floor 3. I believe you're about to get... Yes, okay. Oh god, exciting, eh? Don't give me that look. This is for your benefit. Now, here is the intermediate course. I won't repeat myself, so listen carefully. First is the lock-on. You already knew that pressing the circle button locks onto monsters. Red target frame will appear around an enemy for as long as they are locked on. However, you may not have known that the L1 R1 buttons functions change during lock-on. Press the L1 button during lock-on. Pressing the L1 button during lock-on switches the lock-on to another enemy. Pressing the L1 button repeatedly cycles through all of the enemies in your field of view. Next, pressing the R1 button activates your guard. Guarding always allows you to defend yourself against enemy attacks. Don't forget the guard function. It can save you in the heat of battle. If you haven't met me playing video games, I always forget the dodge function, or the guard function, I mean. And also, doesn't that sword, like, right there kinda look familiar? You know, like a certain other well-known sword throughout gaming? Whatever. Also, did you know about the attribute change function of your weapons? This changes weapons' elemental attributes. There are 5 attributes: fire, ice, thunder, wind, and holy. Many monsters are vulnerable to a specific attribute. To change a weapon's attribute, use the attribute or customize command in that weapon's menu and change it there. Of course, you cannot activate an attribute unless that weapon has points for the attribute. What do you think? Easy, huh? Don't want to fry your noodles, that's enough info for this time. Good luck to you, boy. Alright, so yeah, if you've met me playing video games, I always forget to use the guard function. And not on purpose, too. I'm not like, oh, I didn't even mean to open the chest. I meant to attack the fucking skeleton soldier. Oh well, let's just run into the pool real quick. Anyways, If you ever meet me playing video games, I always forget the guard function. Not by choice, mind you, but because I just don't remember that it's a thing and never think to use it. So, save your screaming in the comments for me. Ooh, extra repair powder, that's nice. Save your screaming in the comments for me to use my guard function, because I'm gonna tell you, I never listen to myself when I tell myself to use the guard function, and I'm sure as hell not gonna listen to you guys when you tell me. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm just saying I'm never going to know or remember to use the guard function. Holy water, that's actually another throwable. So we'll go ahead and put that. And... oh, new enemy statues. These things obviously take no effect to the holy water, but also will drain your durability like a son of a bitch. So be careful with these things. Don't get locked into a combo where your weapon's gonna be destroyed. Right there, took him out, and I went from like 20 durability to 5 durability in only like 4 hits. So yeah, you want to be careful of these guys. Okay. Got another one right here. I was strafing around him. How the fuck did he hit me? Sweet. And he dropped our Dragon's Crest for this floor. Hell yeah. So our Gladius's ABS is full, so let's go ahead, we'll add the Endurance, and we'll also go ahead and add Stonebreaker. What does it have? It doesn't have any other attributes. Ooh, it's got really good power against the undead, too. Oh, I never actually upgraded it. I went in there, added it, complemented its stats, added an add-on, and never actually upgraded. Cool. So we'll go ahead and head up this way. We got an atmosphere right here. And we got a dasher. Cool. Get him out of the way, and let's see what's in here. Then we get upstairs storage. Alright. Right here, statue dogs. Well, alright. First death of the game, I guess. Well, if you die, you might as well just go right back in. That was kind of dumb. I should have restored my health first. I didn't think it would instantly attack me like that. Well, now you guys get to see what I mean, where like if you go back on the same floor, the layout will be completely different. As you can see, there's a locked door right in front of us that wasn't there before. Yeah. As you can see, this floor is already different. Anyway, we get our Dragon's Crest already. Wow, okay. So as I was trying to say about statue dogs, these things will also drain your durability very, very fast. So be careful. Go ahead and add wind on here and switch to that for a second. Just because Holy isn't very effective against these types of enemies. There we go. The statue dogs don't have very much health, so they shouldn't be too much of a pain in the butt to take care of. Cave bat here. Take him out. Also, I should mention, since it just happened, I should mention the penalty for dying. You will instantly lose half of whatever gold you have. Doesn't matter how much gold you have, it's not set at a set amount. You just lose half of the amount of gold you have in your pockets. It's not like, oh, you lose 1,000 gold, or oh, you lose 2,000 gold. No. You lose half of the gold. So if you have like 40,000 and you die, you're leaving behind 20,000. So definitely don't die. We have 3 cave bats in a row here. Okay. 2 of them back to back. Oh, well. Here we can show off what poison looks like, and also getting hit twice in a row. So we'll go ahead and just use the antidote, cure our poison. Very nice. And we've got water. Perfect. Fortunately, we haven't found a pool on this floor, so I can't just run over there and heal real quick. And there is no pool on this floor. That's great. Alright. We'll just head up this way then. Might as well use the bread then. I have 3 pieces of bread, so it's not like I'm wasting it. Okay, we got a statue dog right here. I really thought that killed me for a second, because it like suddenly stopped. But yeah, the statue dogs hit for quite a lot, so be careful of those things. Go ahead and just use the repair powder now, just in case. Sorry about that, I accidentally hit my mic. Okay, we got here, just got another statue. Reject. Pawns. Alright. Okay, we got our exit right there. This one we get the odd gaper. Yes! Alright. We'll go ahead, we'll put the odd gaper into his shop. And he's gonna also need a lamp. Actually, now you guys are gonna be wondering what I'm about to mention. So, there's a catch to the gaper's buggy. While we can just talk to the odd gaper, see what he needs, and repair his buggy, there is one other thing we need to do before we do that. There is another character that we need to find and bring back into existence before we... Yeah, there's another character that we need to find and bring back into existence before we actually trigger the event at the gaper's buggy. And there will be a reason why, but I will go over that once we actually get to a point where we're restoring the buggy. Also, we have not found this character yet, so it's going to be a little while before we can... It's going to be a little while before we can actually repair the buggy. How the fuck did you poison me? Ugh, I don't have an antidote. Does the stamina drink cancel it out? Nope, it doesn't. Great, I just wasted a stamina drink. Pike! That is actually the character I was just talking about! Great! Now I look like an idiot. So... I would just go right to the next floor if we weren't poisoned. Unfortunately, status conditions carry over to the next floor. So, if we're poisoned on this floor and we go to the next one, we're gonna still be poisoned. Or, wait. Were we? Hold on. I'm just gonna go to the next floor. Because even if I do have to use my escape powder, it's fine, because I'm going right back to the mayor anyways. No, we're not poisoned. Alright. This is gonna be a good floor. This is gonna be a quick, easy floor anyways. As you can see, it's one singular room. Heh, now you die. Yeah, as you can see, it's just one singular room rather than a full layout. And our enemies actually spoke to us, something they've never done before. A little bit suspicious, right? So we defeat all 3 of them. And this one appears from nowhere. Tone. He's a tough one, Tone. You will have to duel him. A duel is a special form of combat. Controller button markers will move from right to the left. Press the right button when they line up with the light blue bar. Arrows such as left means press in that direction with either the directional pad or the left analog stick. The closer the button mark is to the center of the blue bar when you press it, the better your rating will be. If you hit all of the marks with the right timing, you'll be victorious. When the duel starts, you will be given indication of it with this mark. Be aware of it. Here it begins. Stay focused. So, we're getting introduced to the duel function right here. Obviously, it's exactly as he explained it to us. Not that bad. If you get them all right in the center of the blue bar, you get an excellent, a present from the fairies of Terra. We got a pearl there, which is also a weapon attachment. Now we'll go over what that does in just a second. Let me open these up. So we get our Dran's Crest right from the chest, and from here, we get a power-up powder. Very, very nice. So, let me just go into here real quick. The ruby. I really thought that said pearl, but ruby's fine. So we add that to the weapon. You can see we get a massive speed increase, a massive fire increase, and it looks like we get plus 10 on Mimic Breaker. Very, very nice. We'll go ahead and add that to that, and since it's about to level up, I'm not going to waste my power-up powder just yet. So, we'll go ahead and add Dran's Crest, and... what do I want to do here? Yeah, I'll just go to the mare. Mostly just because our thirst is about to run out. Our thirst is about to run out, and we don't have any water, so... probably the best idea to go to the mare right now. Okay, got more items. I don't remember. Does our thirst replenish every time we leave the dungeon? It does not, okay. And we'll also just go ahead and use the repair powder. Now let's go in and get some more items. Can't talk tonight. There we go. Now we have all our items restored. So while we're out of the dungeon, let's go ahead and add to this village instead of having it just be Macho's house. So we'll go ahead, we'll place down Gayfer's buggy. We'll place it right... no, hit the wrong button. We'll place it right here next to Macho's house. We'll place a small windmill right here, facing this way. And obviously with a small windmill, it needs windmill propellers. And unfortunately we do not have the ladder that goes with it. Trees I'll hold off on placing. Place some more road here. River I'll hold off on. And we'll put the pond right here. Why not? Alright. And the music's kicking back on. Hell yeah. I love the music in this place. It's really, really nice. So there we get speed plus 3. Very nice. And a fluffy donut. And time progression message cuts me off. So, fluffy donut. Tone's favorite increases Tone's defense. So yes, you give this to Tone, you will get plus 7 to defense. Alright, I thought it was plus 5. Alright. So let's go ahead and talk to the Odd Gayfer. Now it is the Odd Gayfer, not the Old Gayfer, as child me would always call him. It's the Odd Gayfer, not the Old Gayfer, even though he looks very, very old. Tell me how to rebuild your village. Or your house. Well, could you help me? Of course. What would we need for a shop? Our goods and a sign. Put the sign on the buggy's roof, and the goods on the carpet so they won't get soiled. Alright. You heard the old man. He needs his goods and a sign. We have the goods. Or no, we don't. We actually don't have anything for this. Oh, we have the Odd Gayfer, so I mean, that's one thing. Alright. So, we made a nice time... oh, wow, this is facing the very wrong way. Let me go ahead and, there we go. Alright. So, we made some more progression in Divine Beast Cave. We added a little bit more to this village. I think that's a good stopping point. So, next time on Dark Cloud. Obviously, we're going to progress more into Divine Beast Cave and focus more on rebuilding Norune Village. Honestly, it's just going to be this pretty much for the next few episodes. See you guys then.
So, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, voices of the trees, voices of the animals, the voices of Earth. They are all calling for your help. Tone, you will probably need to say goodbye to many people. Talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Tone, your adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. He'll show you what